Healing isn't becoming a different person. Sometimes it's finally becoming the person that God called you to be underneath all of the pain. The person that God called you to be already lives inside of you, always has. There's just a bunch of things that do not belong that God has to prune away along the way. Healing is painful, healing is uncomfortable. Sometimes healing feels like a never ending process. It feels like we'll be healing until the Lord takes us to heaven. But the beautiful thing about healing is that once you grow closer to God, then you'll start to have more peace with who you're becoming and in your relationship with God. And I just want to bring this up for a hot minute because I know we all struggle with it. If you're fighting yourself to become somebody else, that's not going to work because God created you to be you. He didn't create you to be anybody else. So if you're constantly fighting a battle and trying to become somebody that you're not, then you're always going to be in pain. Pain is something that's inevitable with life. Jesus promises suffering in this life, but it's a lot easier to heal from pain, and it's a lot easier to let go of all of the heaviness and for the heaviness to shed away if you're becoming yourself, the person that God created you to be, instead of trying to assume an identity that was never meant for you. We're all going through something, and everyone heals in their own way, but I just want to remind everyone that healing is a process. It takes time. So please give yourself grace and be patient with yourself, because if you expect to heal overnight, or even if you expect to heal and give yourself a timeline, you're going to be disappointed because healing comes gradually and healing comes from God. And if you've spent any real time with God, then you should already know that God generally favors a slower process.